Hey, Drive Tribe, Mix here, and I'm with Jean-Baptiste. How you
How
doing?
are you? Good. Nice to meet you. Very
Well, it's not
No,
our
yeah,
first
of
time.
course,
I mean, it's been going on for a while.
nice to see
But
you again.
Chopard. Chopard. Tell us about Chopard and Chopard watches. You get a little story behind this. You're all set to deliver. What do we got?
Absolutely. You've been around car events, right?
Yes.
Quite a lot. And Chopard is always there, isn't
Yes.
it? So Chopard is a Swiss manufacturer, a Swiss watch and jewelry brand that was created in 1860 in Switzerland. So there is a lot of history there. Chopard didn't start as a jeweler, but as a watchmaker. And throughout the years, Chopard became very, very strong in watchmaking until the Schäufele family, the owners of Chopard, purchased the brand in the 60s and made it what it is now. Chopard now is more than 160 boutiques around the world, and it is a big wholesale network around. Just to let you know, Chopard was probably, and in fact, the first brand to sponsor car events around the world. So Chopard has been sponsoring the Mille Miglia in Italy for more than 30 years. Yeah, that's right. Bigs, absolutely. And Chopard is starting in the US to sponsor some very interesting events. So we've got the California Mille. This is our first year at Amelia Island.
Okay.
We've done the Miami Concourse. You've been there with us.
Everywhere I go, he's there.
And we were at Ranchport in California last year for the big reunion, which was wonderful.
Favorite car, favorite road to drive, favorite song. You've been thinking I let him know ahead of time, so he should have something good now.
So Chopard has a partnership with Porsche. And Chopard, in fact, sponsored Porsche for their return to Le Mans several years ago. And as you know, they were the winners. They won on the first year of their return. That was very special to us. So, of course, I've got a special appreciation for Porsches.
Okay.
The 911 is probably the car that I like the most.
Right.
Outside of Porsche, I have a real admiration for the oldest Ferraris. The 250 SWB is a car I love, the design. I love the 330 as well. What else? Since I grew up in the 70s, the modern classic cars are very dear to me. You know, those that were on the posters in the bedroom.
Sure.
So yeah, the old American muscle cars
Right,
I love as well.
Right.
The first car that I purchased when I arrived in the US was an American muscle car.
Really, what was it?
It was a Charger RT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had dreamt of this car, a big V8, and I loved it. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. Yeah.
So you're not really narrowing it down for me as one car in particular, but that's fine. How about favorite drive?
Favorite drive? So I live in Miami, Florida, and driving at night in Miami
Really?
with the windows down or the roof down
Yeah.
is wonderful. Yeah, it's really wonderful. When you go across the bridge, Key Biscayne and
Yeah.
Miami Beach, it's
Right.
very special. Yeah, California I like as well.
How about song?
Songs, you mean? Songs? American rock music, I love. AC/DC for driving is wonderful. Yeah, I don't look like it, I know.
Nice.
But yeah. What else?
Muscle cars and rock and roll. Jean-Baptiste.
Absolutely, that's why I moved to the US. I love it. I love it.
That's awesome. Well, hey, I'll have to send you my music so you can listen to it.
Yeah, I'd love it. I'd love it. Please, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for spending time today. Now, we're also going to take a look at some of your product when everybody's ready to go. So go ahead and do that.
So we can start with these watches. So in the Mille Miglia, we have two groups of watches. We have the classic watches that are inspired by the cars that raised the Mille Miglia between 1927 to the 1940s. So you see it's very rounded. It's the numbers that you saw on the car in the 20s. So it's very nice. We have different type of product. We have chronograph. All these watches are chronometer certified. And we have also in-house movement with this very nice 46 millimeter dial, and in the back we have a very nice limited edition which is for the 90th anniversary of the Mille Miglia race.
Very nice.
Then we can move to the next watches that are racing colors. So last year we introduced a special set of watches, each of them limited to 300 units, celebrating the racing color of each country. So you have the German Speed Silver, you have the Bugatti French Blue, you have the Rosso Corso for the Italian, green racing for the British, and then you have the yellow for Belgium and Netherlands. And because we are in America and we wanted to also celebrate the American racing history, we came up with a US limited edition, which is the racing stripes. Yeah, this one. The one at the bottom. Yeah. So this is the racing stripe. So this is how we were recognizing the American car at Le Mans with the two blue stripes.
Very nice.
Then we can move to the rest of the Mille Miglia collection. So it's the GTS cars. So it's a GT cars that were racing the Mille Miglia from the 40s to 1957. So here you see it's like a bit more modern. So now we had car racing like over 100 miles an hour, and you can see there is a little bit more racing spirit into it. So we have different models. We have the automatic. We have also the power reserve indicator, where you see the fuel gauge on the left side at 9 o'clock, and we have also a chrono version. And because we're celebrating Jackie X here at Melee Island, we brought one of the Jackie X limited edition that was celebrating the success of Jackie, 6-time Le Mans winner.
Which one's that?
This one. So, on the case back, you have the signature of Jackie, and then you have 6-time Le Mans winner.
Okay.
And then talking about Le Mans, we can go back to the last part of the collection, where we have the super fast timepieces. We have also a power reserve indicator. We have a chrono. And this is a watch that we're putting on the 919 that raced Le Mans, that won 3 times Le Mans. And on the back, we have the super fast 919 edition. It's a titanium watch with a 8 Hertz movement. Which main benefits is to decrease by 50% the effect on gravity. So it's a fantastic timepiece to have when you're a race car driver, because anytime you take a corner, gravity is having an impact on the accuracy of the watch. So as a race car driver, you want to have a watch that will give you a perfect timing to make sure that you can keep track of your performance on the track.
Okay. And if somebody wanted to find out more information about these watches that they're seeing today, would you be able to find these on your site?
So most of them are on the website, and you can also find all of these timepieces in our boutiques in America. So they can come visit us, and we'll be very happy to share what we love about watches and about racing. So come visit us.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Matthew.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Walking us through the product.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Take care.